Indiana Beach is a boardwalk amusement park located in Monticello, Indiana, and with it being home to over 40 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Indiana Beach. Starting off at number 10, we have Scrambler. And no matter whether you want to spin more than you have ever spun before, or you are just looking for another funfair classic, then this, believe it or not, Scrambler ride is just for you. The only thing is, however, this is not your typical Scrambler, as despite it of course having two axes that will spin you and the rest of your group around non-stop, with it being located above the lake, in my eyes it makes the ride a lot more awesome, and so I would feel wrong not putting this beloved classic on our top 10 list. It is time for our first roller coaster on the list, as for our number 9 position we have Lost Coaster of Superstitious Mountain, and wow, this ride may be a family coaster, but it sure packs a punch. With once you have boarded the rather unique inward-facing mine vehicle with up to 3 others, you'll be taken to the top by a mine lift, followed by a series of classic wooden drops, twists and turns as you make your way through the highly themed mysterious mountain. How cool is that? And so, with its really fun storyline too, this attraction is perfect for all adults, children and minors alike. Have you ever wanted to fly through the air? Well, if you said yes, then you must take a ride on our number 8 spot, Paratrooper, as with you being able to climb aboard your very own glider and then be taken into the air, tilted and spun, you can do just that. Nevertheless, it is not all easy flying, as similar to Scrambler, this attraction is also located above the lake, meaning that whilst you complete your 3-minute flight through the sky, it will feel as if the water is permanently underneath you, and creating an experience that will never, ever be forgotten. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more intense, as we have Flying Bobs, the park's Flying Bobs attraction, and with this being one, if not the most common types of flat rides around the world, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with your gondola not only spinning and tilting in circles forwards, but also backwards too, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. You can't have a theme park without a good old classic steel coaster, and Indiana Beach is no exception. As for our number 6 position, we have Cyclone, and ever since its debut in April this year, it has always been a fan favourite, and for a good reason, as just looking at this ride's huge red and white structure full of some of the most amazing elements out there is amazing, and on ride it only continues with your 4-person car racing around many twists, turns and drops, causing even the biggest of thrill seekers in the group to put their hands in the air. Top 5, and coming in for this position, we have Tig'rr, the most awesome ride at the park. Okay, that was a horrendous joke, however this ride sure isn't, with it being similar to Cyclone, just a lot bigger. You will get the opportunity to climb aboard a very awesome bobsled style car that will then head around 40-foot drops, sharp bank turns, helixes and so much more at a speed of 49 miles per hour. Wow, that is a lot. And so when also taking into account the uniqueness of this Schwarzkopf Jetstar coaster, this ride should 100% be on your bucket list. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 3. As for our number 4 position, we have Double Shot, and standing at a height of 85 feet in the air. Already I know that some of you are like, no way Jose. However, it does not stop there, as this is not your normal drop tower either, because instead of just rising to the top and getting an amazing view across the park, all before dropping again on this Double Shot tower, as you can probably guess by the name, you will be instantly launched to the top, followed by a series of drops and bounces until the end of the ride. Isn't that just awesome? Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 spot, we have Cornball Express, the ride that will make you scream, smile and laugh at the same time. And here is how. Now of course it will not be a wooden coaster without many big drops, sharp turns and airtime hills, and this ride is no different. Nevertheless, what makes this Woody so crazy is the airtime moments, as especially if you manage to get that beloved front train throughout the entire 2-minute duration of your flight, your seat will be taken around, and therefore a trip to the park is nowhere near complete without a ride. Between number 2 and 1, it was tough. However, after a lot of consideration, we've decided to put Hoosier Hurricane at the number 2 spot, and with it being built by the beloved CCI, just looking at this ride's wooden steel structure on top of the lake will instantly blow you away. Ding ding. And on ride it only gets 10 times better, with your train quite literally racing around all of its steep drops, bank turns, airtime hills and so much more at a speed of 51 miles per hour. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is both intense as well as an experience that will never be forgotten. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Steel Hawg. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park and encounter this ride's absolutely bonkers ride loud, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as with it completing, and get ready for it, a 111-degree drop, outward bank curve, dive loop, inline twist, and the list goes on. I think it is very easy to see why this is the best ride at Indiana Beach. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.